am I the asshole for telling my roommate he can't have a red room?
What's a red room?
I had to put a euphemism in the title. I've never read 50 Shades of Grey, but I basically understand it means sex room. That's what he's trying to do. Our third roommate moved out, but we both make more money now and honestly didn't need to invite a third person. My roommate wants to convert the other old roommate's room into a sex haven. This guy doesn't even really get laid. I've never protested him doing it in his room. Now he wants a sex room. I think he's just been really horny in quarantine without a girlfriend. I told him we weren't going to have a sex room, and he told me I was being an asshole. I said that we both need to agree on what to do with the room, and I didn't want it to become a sex room. He said sex room a lot in here.
Yeah.
He asked me if I had any better ideas, and I admittedly don't. He said that it should be at least become a sex room until I do. And he said it shouldn't bother me because he won't be having anyone in there until quarantine is over anyway. I asked what the point of having a sex room was then if he's not going to use it. And he asked me what's the point of not having one.
You got me there, brother.
I don't want a fucking sex room in my house. Am I the asshole? At the start of this, I would have said no. Now I think this guy's the asshole.
He made a compelling argument.
He did.
The dude that wants the sex room, 100%, he's terminal. He has some sort of tumor, and he's like, this is something I need. He doesn't want to break it to him yet.
Yeah.
That is the most, that guy's dying.
I think, it's just an ironclad, argument is, well, why not? It's like when someone,
because
we can't do this.
This is mine and my roommate's sex room. Like, you can't share
that I agree with.
room.
So if you're going to have a red room, that's got to...
No.
If you're close with a roommate, I think you can share a sex room.
You would share a sex room with me?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'd share a sex room with you.
Would you, get mad at him for not wiping it down?
Yeah, well, you got to treat it like a Planet Fitness. You got to give it a good scrub afterwards.
But you know how that goes.
The notoriously clean Planet Fitness is.
I was going to say, people just take a,
There's more cum in Planet Fitness than there are sex rooms.
I mean, in a New York City Planet Fitness, definitely.
No, see, the thing is, there's not a lot of cum in a Planet Fitness. There's a lot of cum in, the high-end places.
No, I disagree.
Yeah,
I think it's specifically in New York. I think it's the New York sports clubs come everywhere.
Well, that's what I mean. I feel like even sports club is a tier above Planet Fitness.
I mean, it is.
Then I think
but
you get
as
to the
someone
Equinox
who's
and you
worked
got
out
the
of the New York sports club, it's really not that much above.
No,
there
I guess
were
not.
A lot of rusty fucking. Not needles. Rusty.
Those two.
Rusty dumbbells there. Everything was this isn't very.
The
neat.
rusty dumbbell sounds like something you might be getting in the gym locker room.
That sounds.
I gave him the rusty dumbbell. I think I would agree. You probably need to have your own sex room because you're gonna have. Listen,
you gotta have your own dildos. If you want to use a bench, I'll use the same bench as you.
But that's what I mean. If you're gonna
I've
have all
fucked
the
up the same
toys
couch
and
as roommates before. What's the difference?
You only make a sex room when you have a partner that's into that. You don't bring somebody back and just be like, hey, are you into sex rooms?
That's a surefire way.
Yeah, no, me either. Just don't go upstairs.
Second door on the right. Nope, never mind. Go to the other one.
Yeah.
Go to the other one. I mean, having a sex room in general.
But guess what? You know what? I also disagree with that. If I went to someone's house, if I went home with a girl, and she was like,
yes, you are a male.
Yeah, I guess it's. But I mean, if
I went home with a girl and she said, "Here's my sex room," I'd be like,
yeah,
no way,
no way. Because I'd be like, I'm never gonna make a sex room, but I'd love to have a foray into a sex room.
You know what it is? It's almost like what do they say about boats, pools, and horses, or whatever. It's you want a friend who has that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want a friend. I want a girl who has the red room of pain.
Or a friend.
I don't want.
I'm sold on having a friend. I'm sold on it.
I just want a friend.
I'm notoriously
Let's make a sex room in
unhorny.
your place.
I'll
come up to
honestly
to Westchester when I want to fucking a sex room.
Honestly, I have a bedroom for each of the kids, and they really kind of only hang out in one. I'll just my laundry room will also be my sex red room of pain. No, just don't mind me. I gotta switch the laundry. You guys keep doing your thing. Don't worry.
I don't think I like anything enough to have a room dedicated towards it.
That's true. Even television.
No,
I don't.
Well, I mean, you do. You have a living. You have your couch. You have a room dedicated to that.
You don't even quite like living.
I don't like living enough to have a room.
That's also for music and hosting. There's I wouldn't just have a TV room. I don't think I would have anything.
Do you have a room? I guess.
Brother, my apartment is you. So I live in the smallest apartment in New York City.
Are you solo?
Yeah. But yeah, the Yak was doing a push-up challenge over quarantine, and I entered. I can't lay down. There's not enough room for me to do a push-up.
That's not true.
Promise you. It's all vertical space. I don't have any
really high ceilings, but
very high ceilings. But Come home after a long day of work and stand.
You're like veal. You're stuck in a place where you can't move.
Yeah.
You got to be kidding me. You can't lay down.
I can't even lean because one wall is just a window. My apartment's the width of the window, and then the other wall is like the counter with the sink, and then the other wall is like a ladder to get up to where I sleep.
You have like a loft.
Yeah,
and that's where you take the honeys.
No, that you can. It's
are you
2.5 feet tall.
Are you strictly away games?
No, I don't think you understand my prowess or lack thereof.
Okay, so what are we saying? Final consensus?
I think no. I think the guy who
can have a red room.
I think he is the asshole for not having sex. Because also, like, it's like anything. Look, if you don't want to do what I do, bring something better to the table. He's giving.
Well, that's that guy's fault. Just say any room.
Office.
Yeah. I want another TV room. I want an office. I want like a fucking studio to work in.
Room.
Yeah.
What kind of person dives in like I'm into this now? I'm buying everything. Like start out with something like.
Well, that's the thing too. I guarantee this guy is, he's probably like fucking some girl who's into it. He gets a whole room. She breaks up with him, and then it's like, well, now what? It's like when you buy all the workout equipment, and then you just, your treadmill just becomes like a coat hanger.
Yeah.
He's gonna be hanging his clothes from a fucking from like.
It's always when like you meet a girl, you start to like pretend to like what she likes.
Yep.
Like I started like listening. Fuck, I'm not gonna do that ever again. Things you'll do for a chick.
Pussy whipped idiot. All right, so then listen. Either come up with something better or let your roommate have a fuck room. Prude.
All right, you're already laughing at one of the best clips of our shows. Now it's time for you to watch the full episode. So click here, subscribe to the full KFC radio show. You can watch entire episodes right here. You want more clips? Click here. Subscribe to both of them.
Hit the button too. Hit the bell.
Hit the bell and the button, and then the comment below.
Leave comments who else you think we should interview.
And how I'm funnier than John.
Maybe.